2, but it's cool.
Yeah. All right. Chapter 2 of Harry Potter Book 6, titled Spinner's End, it starts with Narcissa Malfoy and Bellatrix Lestrange walking through a town, kind of like sneaking around, and they knock on a door, and it turns out it's the house of Severus Snape that he goes to while he's not teaching at Hogwarts. Narcissa and Bellatrix go into the house, and they're talking with Snape, and we find out that Wormtail is at the house with Snape, although Wormtail is like basically stuck in a house, or in a room in the basement, and we find out that Lord Voldemort has essentially given Wormtail to Snape as like a type of servant. So after finding that out, Narcissa is really, really sad. She's worried, she's really stressed out, she's looking kind of sickly, and she's just not in a good place. Bellatrix isn't very happy that Narcissa came there, although Bellatrix didn't want Narcissa to go alone because she didn't want Narcissa to do anything bad. Are we cutting?
No, we're keep going.
So Narcissa is debating, but inside herself, whether to tell Snape of a secret that Lord Voldemort has told her. And she really wants to tell Snape because she thinks Snape could help, but Lord Voldemort told Narcissa not to tell anyone. Conveniently, Snape already knew what was going on, which Bellatrix was pretty mad at. She wasn't very happy about that because Bellatrix thought she was Lord Voldemort's right-hand man, but turns out she wasn't, it was Snape. So Snape already knew, and he promised to help Narcissa with the problem, but Bellatrix didn't believe that Snape would actually do it, so she forced Snape and Narcissa to make an unbreakable vow, which is like a magical binding, so like whatever the agreement is, they have to keep it, and if they don't, they eventually die. We don't find out what the promise or what the secret is, but that's the contents of the chapter. So it's kind of an interesting chapter because it's not from Harry's perspective, so it's like obviously something really important that we need to know, but that Harry doesn't know at the time. So it's kind of the first time we actually have or see Narcissa Malfoy and see some character development with her in the book, because we see that she's really worried and she's stressed out and all this stuff. So it's just kind of an interesting chapter. We don't really understand what's going on, but it's just something for us to keep in the back of our mind while we continue on reading the book.